Welcome to Willow Park Lodge. Today we will be demonstrating our fire evacuation policy as we do it in considering the night staff where we've got limited numbers. So today we're going to assume that the fire is coming from ahead of me and we will be evacuating from behind me. So the key things to remember is that we are evacuating residents to at least behind 2 fire doors. Thank you. So the fire alarm has been activated. It is a real fire. It's been confirmed as the first thing that the duty manager on second floor and all the other floors have to do is switch on the actual walkie-talkie. It should be on channel 1 always, otherwise you will not be able to communicate with the fire marshal on ground floor. At this point, I will then now deploy the staff to go and start evacuating the able residents who are able to go down the stairs. Thank you. Hello, Fire Marshal. Where is the fire located? Release so that they can give you a response back. So in this case, it's on the second floor, but towards the lounge. Okay, then now, Surya, please may we start getting the residents that can actually walk out and evacuated behind 2 fire doors, so they're going right outside the building. So if you start working yourself down here, because Ronnie needs a wheelchair, and then Phyllis, you can start getting 2 residents from up there.
Okay.
So Surya will be checking, making sure that the brakes are engaged, because we need to have a safe transfer for the resident.
Right. So you'll be getting to the beach.
Okay.
Alright. Perfect.
Ensure foot plates are in situ, otherwise the resident may trip over. So meanwhile, Phyllis is going to pick up some residents that are able-bodied and able to walk, while Surya assists Ronnie with the wheelchair. Phyllis is walking along the corridor. She may spot another resident that is walking in the direction of the fire. And she assists 2 people to speed up the process. So in a normal circumstance, the door would have disengaged. But for these demonstration purposes, we're going to disengage with the keypad system. Surya has already taken the wheelchair, which could be a trip hazard, and put it into the quiet lounge. This way, she can also assist with the other residents going down the stairs. So to ensure safety due to the limited numbers of having 2 of the care staff, the first nurse has taken down the first resident who is a little less steady on his feet, whilst resident Nejam there is more independent, but at least has got that safety of having someone behind him as well. In this case, we will be evacuating right outside the building, as this will be the second fire door. And that concludes part 1. So part 2, Ronnie is now going to be rescuing residents that are nursed in bed. So he will release the slide.
Hello. Hi, Ronnie. What's happening?
We have got a fire, so we are doing an evacuation. Yeah, we are trying to help you to get out of this building.
Anybody?
So as you will notice, they're going to start by encasing Tony's body in the duvet. This is going to create an extra buffer and some padding when the belts go in.
Just roll over to the back.
Do not attempt this alone, as there is a possibility that the resident could fall off the bed.
And this way, roll over to this way, please.
Can we make it a bit central?
Yeah, we can do it. Is that okay to bend your knees, please?
As you notice, Tony's feet go into the pocket, and this is to prevent him sliding out of the slide when he's mobilized. Now that Tony is nice and comfortable, they remove one other pillow, which is going to form a cushioning before the belts are engaged.
I'm placing the pillow here. The pocket here.
As the pillow is not quite covering the legs, a second pillow is used. This will also prevent any pressure injury damage from the belts. Once, always reassure your resident.
So don't worry, we will be taking you outside the building. Okay?
Ensure that the bed is at its lowest position.
So just
At this point, before you move your resident, ensure that you have got enough space to move his head and body safely. In this case, you may need to move the bed away from the wardrobe.
okay. So this is the lowest possible.
Is that okay, Tony? Have you moved him? Okay.
So Surya is going to start off by guiding Tony's head gently down.
So first head first.
No. Foot.
So Surya is going to start off by easing Tony's head first to the ground.
You want me to come there?
No, it's okay.
Ensure that the brakes are engaged so the bed does not move as you start to move the resident. So as you notice, Tony's head is coming out first in the direction of the fire because we're going to be moving him with double the power. Feet first. Surya joins Ronnie. Always pull the resident with your back to them so you make room for any firefighters that may have arrived at this point. Ensure maximum clearance. This is why it's important not to have any obstructions. Surya is going to be guiding the feet while Ronnie supports Tony's head so it doesn't bump on the stairs. And this is where the extra cushioning comes in handy.
We are going to slide you down, Tony.
Use the straps to adjust the speed. As you will notice, Ronnie is using the straps to adjust the speed and support Tony's head. As with the first evacuation, as we don't have a second fire door from where we've left from, evacuation will be right outside. Ronnie is going to pass the slide to Mandy, who will quickly go to the next resident.
Hello, Nisha. All right, Nisha. Yes. We have a fire in the building. All right, and we are going to try and evacuate you as safely as we can. Okay. All right.
So meanwhile, I'm going to start. Yeah.
Yes. We will keep the pillows there because we need this one for the headrest. We need one. Okay. All right, Nisha. We're just going to fold you into your bedding. Nisha, we're just going to roll you to my side. Yeah.
To my side.
Around Nejam, they've taken it from above to create that extra cushioning when he goes into the actual slide. The brakes are disengaged. Ensure that you're moving the head and the body from any obstacles like that wardrobe behind Mandy. Re-engage the brakes to ensure that there's no sliding when you start to descend the resident.
So you are going to move towards me, okay? Okay.
It is important to always reassure your resident as they may be in a state of panic.
We're just going to roll you into
Okay. Can you go back now? So we are going to
At this point, to add extra bufferage, we're going to add pillows. This will also not only increase the comfort for the resident on their descent, but it also prevents pressure injury from the actual buckles and the belts.
Head is okay.
Okay. Now we're going to lift your head and pop a pillow underneath. Oh.
So we are going to make sure your bed is at its lowest, and we are going to send your head down first, okay? There's no need to worry. We'll make sure we don't cause any injury.
All right. Ready, steady, and
Ensure that the head is coming out first and is going to be, in this instance, in the direction of where the fire is. At this point, Mandy is going to drop the two tags, and she's going to come and join Phyllis for more manpower to pull towards the fire exit. Ensure you've got wide clearance. This will allow you to maneuver the body. So some tips from us. Reassurance is the key, as well as communication. What other tips would you put in, Surya?
We will ensure the safety of the resident by enabling the safety belts on safely.
Exactly. And remember, look around you for any obstacles. The last thing that you'd want is to have a head injury while you're trying to evacuate someone from a fire. Thank you.
Thank you.